Hi everyone, my name is Josh, and in this video I'm going to go over with you guys step by step how to get digital marketing clients with Craigslist. So this is going to be a two, possibly three-part series, and essentially I'm going to give you, kind of like on a silver plate, exactly what I did when I started my company to get SEO clients using Craigslist. Now, why am I giving this all away? Because, well, I don't use Craigslist anymore. It's not like I'm going out of my way and getting clients on Craigslist, because admittedly they aren't the best in terms of like the most quality clients. They're pretty bad, and so you might strike gold. I was lucky enough to find a great client from Craigslist, but you're gonna find a lot of the time that people are just trying to get a quick buck or a quick deal. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go on Craigslist.org or .com. You're going to be on your local Craigslist area, and you're going to want to pick a big city. Now, the beauty of being a digital marketing agency is that you don't have to be like in that city. Definitely, if you are living in like Miami, New York, Philadelphia, whatever, I would definitely solicit local businesses first, because you have that trust factor, which is a little bit higher, and local businesses like to see that you're another local business. But then again, if you aren't able to, like, let's say you're like living in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, then you're gonna have to probably, go to the nearest town or nearest city, solicit them. You can honestly even solicit cities across the world, but then again, you may not want to get too crazy. So I just went with my local city. I'm fortunate enough to live in New York, so that's what I did. And the first thing that I did was I went to do some research. So, right, the first thing over here is you're going to want to take a look at gigs and jobs, because you're going to want to see what people are doing, what people are looking for. Now, if you type in SEO, right, I was doing some research earlier, and so that's why I was like, taking a peep at them. And then over here you'll see, please send us your resume, cover letter, and hourly rate. No SEO experience is required. So it seems to me that people here aren't necessarily the most experienced with SEO. And so, because we constantly expand our company, we are looking to hire an SEO expert that also has skills in content writing. Also looking for a website consultant. It's already up and running and needing a fine tuning. And so, convince us that we should hire you. A lot of the time they're not going to be like, they're going to be really shit gigs, and you'll see that like digital marketing, all these people are looking for just somehow they're looking that they expect that in 1 month they're going to be ranking number one for hair salon in like the national keyword. Like they think that that's how it works, and it's not. And then so essentially your first gig on Craigslist is probably going to be pretty shit. You might be lucky, and you might find some really reasonable people. I've been lucky enough. I found some great people on Craigslist. So, you just got to keep that in perspective. And so the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a look at services and see what other people are doing for SEO. And this applies to any other industry. So if you're doing like social media, right, I'm also taking a look at what other people are doing. So, I want to gauge the competition. And you'll see some people are like posting, their emojis and stuff, and this is what I'm going to get to when we talk about actually creating the ads. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just compile like a list of maybe 3 to 5 different competitors, and you're just going to ask yourself, these questions. What do people expect? What are people willing to pay? What are people in need of? And what is the tone, or what is there a sense of urgency that things need to be done? And I took this example, right, and I was kind of scouting around yesterday. This is a good example of an ad. It's got SEO, WordPress, web design, affordable website design at $199, and it's a custom website, $99 only. I don't know if that conflicts, if this is a typo or whatever, but I don't understand why there's question marks here either. So whoever did this probably didn't foresee that happening. But anyway, it's like this type of ad, I personally don't like it, but it is something that's like, it's going to drive some traffic, and it's probably going to get him a couple calls, right? Web programming maintenance is $25 an hour, no deposit. Sorry guys, my sleep schedule has been kind of like out of whack. But anyway, no deposit, pay after you like the design, free mock-up design, mobile friendly design. Now this is, if I were a business owner and I see this, I'd probably give them a call. Whereas if I, let's say, take a look at this, I would just leave, most likely. But again, I could be wrong. This person may be doing really well, right? Do you need to grab attention of an audience, blah, 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 right? So you're just going to essentially gauge the tone and the demand in your area. Now, admittedly, if there's nobody in, let's say, Rhode Island, in this area, and I type in SEO and services, there's nobody doing that, and that's Rhode Island. I don't know where in Plattsburgh, so like, I don't know why anyone would ever be there, looking for SEO. But then again, it doesn't hurt to solicit any business. So that's where the next strategy comes. What you could do, so what you could do is you could go to other small business ads. So like NYC Recording Studio. Now I've worked with people in the entertainment industry. I've worked with people in the music industry and stuff. So I know a little bit about their this industry. If I could find a phone number, I would just call up the owner and I'd say, hey, my name is Josh. I saw you're out on Craigslist. I see that you're looking to get some new customers. And I've worked with other people in the entertainment industry to help them get some new customers. Are you interested in setting up a call? Something like that. Most of the time, especially in big cities, they're going to hang up on you right away. But if you keep pushing, you'll probably get a meeting. But I never really went too much down that route. I'm just saying that that's like an option if you really want. So you can hit up real estate agents and stuff. These are people always looking to outdo their competition. Real estate and lawyers. So if you want to go under legal services, immigration attorney, right? Maybe hit them up. But what I would do now is, if you take a look at some of my older posts, you'll see this is only half of the actual Craigslist ads that I did when I was first starting out my company. I was going really hard on Craigslist. I started about this time last year, just putting so many ads on Craigslist, and I spent at least maybe like $100, $200 on Craigslist ads, but it was worth it because I made hundreds and hundreds of dollars by my clients and stuff. So the ROI was great, and like this the strategy that I used, I'm gonna give to you guys like exactly what I was doing. So as you can see, these are the ads that I made. Now the images aren't here, but I'm gonna show you like how to make those images in probably in my next part of this video. So what you excuse me, water went down the wrong way. What you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to fill this stuff out. Fill out where you're going to want to target. So let's say I'm trying to target Midtown. Okay, because in New York, Midtown is pretty popular when it comes to businesses. Admittedly, the financial district is more popular, but Midtown is also good. And what kind of job is this? What type of posting is this? So what you're going to want to do is service offered. And now here's where it gets interesting. You can choose, and this is the order that I would choose it in. Computer services, small business ads, skilled trade, writing and editing. Those are like the 4 big services that I would choose. I would always go with computer services. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to something called getemoji.com. Now, emojis are, for some people, a bit tedious and a bit silly, but they do convert a lot because it is a visual, and it is something that, we as marketers have to definitely take into account, that it's something that's like not text, it's an image. So what I'm going to look for is something that will call someone's attention. So maybe like this notification button or this loudspeaker. I'm going to do like the megaphone. So I always use this. I used to use the Rocket. But when I first started out, I was using the megaphone. Actually, you know what? No, let's use the Rocket. The Rocket has almost always helped convert people. The Rocket or plane or something like that. Something that gives a sense of like speed and urgency. So let's see. Maybe even the satellite would work. So okay, no, it does not look good. Okay. So next what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do the following. You're going to want to list your service. So as you can see over here, it's already recommending me these this text because I had used Craigslist so many times that now Google Chrome kind of is like, hey, you know, you did this before, you know, let's fill it out for you. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on this, right? So, alright, what I would do is something along these lines, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to list your 3 services, and obviously your most urgent service maybe should go in the middle or in the beginning. I don't know what is happening to me today. What I would do is, because if you've watched my other videos on like the von Restorff effect, on like the isolation effect, the thing that stands out the most is what people are going to remember, or the thing that breaks the normal pattern. So this, because it's attached to an emoji, will probably break that normal pattern. So for me, SEO is like the big one. Web design, social media, grow your business. And what I might do, and this is again up to you guys and how you want to run your agency, but what I might do is something like SEO, free website design, social media, JC Surge, right? Because people are going to be like, oh my god, free website design, especially on Craigslist, they're going to want to jump at that offer. And so next thing, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to definitely, like, I highly encourage you to read this stuff, because there's a lot of juicy content in here. Talks about, like, you know, what to avoid in your copyright, how to utilize HTML and stuff. So you're going to want to do something like H1, I think I is also italics, like, are you looking for more to grow your online presence? And I'm basically going to continue, and just to show you guys what it's like. Yeah, I'll put my zip code. This is what it's going to look like, right? Are you looking to grow your online presence? Do you not? I don't think people understand, like, that is insanely bold. Not in like the traditional like thick bold, but like it stands out a lot more than, maybe not that, because this is I will admit this is a very good ad, but I'm going to show you, like, if I look up SEO and services, why are you in Rhode Island? Okay, so if I look up SEO, right, these are admittedly good, like, ads that people are putting out, but let me try and find one. Like, even this, that's really good actually. This, I've seen this guy's ads all the time on Craigslist, but something like this is just so much text, right? I don't understand why, and to be honest, this image creeps the hell out of me. I don't know. It's just the text on the hand just scares the shit out of me. But something like this, like, it stands out so much because it's like, it's a large text, it's italicized and everything. And so in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to actually create these ads, what kind of copywriting you should be doing, how you should talk to the audience out here, and what you can do to make sure that you get the most amount of leads. So that being said, I wish you guys good luck in your marketing and in your research, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.